We respectfully acknowledge that Wood Buffalo Regional Library is situated on Treaty 8 territory, the traditional lands of the Cree and Dene First Nations and Métis Nation. Hello, boils and ghouls, and welcome to Book Bites, brought to you by Wood Buffalo Regional Library. Book Bites is a video series where we give you a sneak peek into our collection. Today we'll be looking at some Halloween picks for teens and adults. Getting us off to a freaky start is Raymina by Junji Ito, one of my favorite horror creators. When Dr. Oguro finds a planet emerging from a strange wormhole, he names it after his daughter Raymina, who soon rises to fame. However, this exciting new planetary find signals the coming of a cosmic horror unlike any our planet Earth has ever imagined. This chilling manga delves into the terrifying implications of not just a sentient planet bent on destroying ours, but also the intensely disturbing lengths that humans will go to when they feel threatened. If true stories are more your thing, you may want to pick up The World of Lore, Wicked Mortals by Aaron Mahnke of the hit Lore podcast. This volume collects historical accounts of some heinous real-life fiends, murderers and criminals who remind us that sometimes the truth can be so much more terrifying than any fabrication. Illustrations are peppered throughout the book, helping to set the scene. Next up, a bit of old-school style horror, Clown in a Cornfield by Adam Cesar. In this one, a teen girl is starting a new life in a small town after a family tragedy. However, Kettle Springs is not the fresh start that she had bargained for. This clown-tastic slasher story has a retro feel and doesn't spare the gory details. Next in line is More Deadly Than the Male, an anthology of horror masterpieces from the Queens of Horror, edited by Graham Davis. This hefty tome collects terrifying tales from renowned horror writers such as Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley, as well as perhaps unexpected contributions from authors more known for other genres, such as Louisa May Alcott. From the book jacket, readers will discover lost and forgotten women who wrote horror every bit as effectively as their male contemporaries, with inventive, subtle, psychological, and disturbing approaches to the genre. Next up on our list is Bone Parish by Cullen Bunn and illustrated by Jonas Scharf. This one's a bit of supernatural horror meets crime noir. A potent new drug is taking over New Orleans and is manufactured from the ashes of corpses. Supply and demand causes fighting between criminal factions, but that's the least of their worries, because users of this strange drug begin to experience shocking and deadly consequences from beyond the grave. Finally, a fun throwback for horror fans and comic buffs alike. Tales from the Crypt, the EC Archives, Volume 1, published by Dark Horse Books. Experience the shocking twists and morbid turns of these pulp horror classics. The foreword by John Carpenter reads, "Tales from the Crypt had it all. Rotting corpses rising from slime, clawing their way out of the ground to exact a hideous revenge. Eyeballs hanging from empty sockets, entrails, monsters, demons, death. The undead, the ancient dead, the newly dead. It was, after all, the 1950s, and Tales from the Crypt was insurrectionary against the culture of Eisenhower and Walt Disney. It was all so glorious." So there you have it, fiendish friends. Hopefully at least one of these books has piqued your curiosity and will help to satiate your need for something freaky. Thanks again for joining us on this Halloween session of Book Bites, and let us know in the comments below. Do you have a favorite horror book? Happy reading!